As students at the University of Michigan, we all are constantly working hard, managing classes, extracurriculars, and finding some free time as well. After a while, we all get tired, exhausted, and face great difficulty getting out of bed for that dreadful 8:30 early class. With that in mind, we thought about the one thing that tons of students around the world love: coffee. Coffee keeps you awake and going, thus our chosen customer segment was coffee lovers. This was a great segment to use, especially because the four of us are a part of it. To figure out what coffee drinkers in Michigan needed, we did a little customer discovery. The first stop was to the Ross Starbucks to learn more about our potential customers. So I'm with Oliver Corbaba. Oliver, how many times a day do you think you drink coffee?
Probably like 2 or 3.
And what's the biggest problem you have as a coffee lover?
I'd say the biggest problem is that when I want to get coffee, it's always such a process. Lines are so long, walking to the coffee store is so long, and it always just ruins the whole experience of it.
After speaking with 34 students at various coffee shops, it was clear what the problem was. Students constantly want coffee, but the lines in coffee shops often stop them from purchasing that coffee. With limited time between classes and other commitments, nobody has the time to wait in a 20-minute Starbucks line. Now that we knew the coffee lines were the key issue, we decided to speak with more people in the coffee lover segment and hear any solutions they thought might be wise.
The results all pointed to a common direction: coffee delivery. Reflecting on this realization, we came up with the hypothesis that if we deliver coffee to their houses every morning, they would purchase more coffee and stop going to the brick and mortar sites. To test this, we bought coffees and brought them to 23 houses throughout the University of Michigan campus. Of the 23 houses we visited, 18 said they constantly drink coffee, and 16 out of the 18 claimed they would utilize a coffee delivery service daily as long as it was on time and warm. The data was convincing enough. This customer segment would love a reliable coffee delivery service. However, we realized we needed to think more about the actual product we are delivering. Should we make the coffee ourselves? Do we purchase the coffee from Starbucks or Espresso Royale and charge a higher price to profit? We went back to the houses we spoke with and bought 3 samples: a homemade coffee, a Starbucks coffee, and an Espresso Royale coffee. 12 out of 18 preferred Starbucks. Thus, for simplicity, we will only be purchasing from Starbucks and charging a higher price.
We launched a venture called Morning Mochas with a value proposition that our services help coffee-loving students who want to obtain coffee while decreasing the amount of time spent in line and increasing the amount of time available to do other things. Our value derives from speed, convenience, and quality. We posted all over social media utilizing Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and various other platforms to spread the word about our service with a Google form attached for signups. We did this for about 5 days until we launched our first delivery. We received 32 clients for our first day, but we were a bit nervous about such a high level on the first day. Everyone who signed up for the Morning Mochas received an email every evening with a Google form with options to fill out name, address, delivery time, range, and type of coffee. We do not guarantee a specific delivery time as we have many orders, which is why we ask for a time range. We filter through the responses at night, and if they are not in by 11 p.m., they are not taken. We then wake up early, head to Starbucks, and place the orders. Thankfully, teammate Angela has a car that became our delivery service vehicle, and on day 1, we completed all 32 deliveries, but not perfectly. We faced a few issues on day 1. One of the orders was placed wrong, and 2 coffees were too cold. We realized we need to step up our game as 2 out of the 3 who received bad orders did not order with us the next day.
Customers are charged on the spot once the order is delivered. Regardless of the price, we charge a 25% premium. Because we profit more from higher costing drinks, we also tried to promote cool drinks at Starbucks. Overall, we generated a profit of $356, and as demand increased from out-marketing efforts, we realized we started to become shorthanded. However, with only 1 car and 4 people, we were severely limited in our work.
A big challenge we faced is that some students were not home when we brought them coffees. We accept payment at the time of delivery, thus a few times we actually wasted money on coffees that were not accepted despite them filling out the form. Thus, we're exploring the idea of making customers pay upon the order and not upon delivery. We learned a lot about the importance of understanding the customer segment and actually ensuring that you have the ability to fill the needs of every customer. So, David, when you were with Envoy now, what was the biggest lesson you learned, and how do you think it can really apply to my business?
So when I was a partner, Envoy Now, like food delivery service, I'd say for us, we didn't really kind of grab customers and keep them. Our customer retention wasn't so great. We learned that keeping customers on the platform is really difficult, and reliability is something that we kind of struggled with. So I would say for you, as long as you can keep up the reliability and everyone knows that they're going to get their product and their service in a timely manner, then that would be something I would say would allow you to succeed moving forward.
So it's all about speed, basically.
Yeah, speed and reliability, making sure you get the right things and making sure you get it there in a timely manner.
Sounds good.